This. Oh, now I went live. What? Okay, that's so strange. I should also change the title. Playing Minecraft on metaunion.com. There we go. Save. Now all I need is share. Copy this. Notify the people. Stream notifications. At Twitch. Viewer. I should probably change the name of this role. I am realizing. I am once again live on YouTube. And I think I might legitimately switch to it instead of Twitch. URL here. It's actually different from the last time. Boop! Yo, it however does not show. That's not cool. It doesn't show a little thumbnail. What? That's stupid. I do not appreciate that. But everything is streaming and it's working fine. And we're good. We're good. I'm live. I can do things. I can finally do things. Awesome. Look at that. Gamer. Oh yeah. I've also got to update that tab plugin sometime soon. Because my name looks as if I'm in spectator mode or something. It's funny. I just thought that this was a thing, and then I looked on the GitHub page of that plugin, and it was like, yeah, that's a problem, and we fixed it a couple weeks ago. It's not been released yet as a full version, but yeah. No, you're not tripping. You're not tripping. I am seeing that too. I'm like, why does it look somewhat transparent? It's not just you. It is not just you. Also, does my voice sound better right now, today? Because I'm using a different microphone, which is standing in front of me. Might also be that it captures more of the surrounding sounds, just so you know. But yeah, I saw that the tab thing. No, you're not tripping. I don't know why that happened. It's really funny. But yeah, there we go. Also, I have a lot of resource. Well, not a lot, but a couple resource packs, and I've never enabled any of them. And I just realized that, like, just the cactus fancy things, and the prettier grass, and the cooler crops, and the nicer grasses, and all of that stuff, and I just fully forgot to enable it, and now my grass looks cooler. Not amazing. Ah, you're going for Pale Gardens. Awesome. Sure, if you like Faithful, that's totally fine. But I do have to admit that this kind of grass just looks so much better. Bushier, fuller, just generally nicer. I do like it better, although sometimes it makes it hard to really tell if something is like a grass or not, because this is very short, but it's okay. There have been other resource packs, or I'm not sure if it was a shader or something, where it had grass sticking out the bottom, which wasn't an actual grass block. It was just, that was my Discord, I'm sorry. It just looked as if it was everywhere, but not all of them were real. And so that was annoying. I hated that. Ton. Dark oak biome now. Will there be a pale garden by it? Is that a thing? I don't know how to find pale gardens or where they occur. Okay, anyway, is Chrome saying he's in a pale garden now? I've got to check on that. I want to see. I mean, I will see it on the map soon enough, but so far, why does it all say unknown biome too when I'm hovering over it? All of them are unknown biomes. What the heck? Bro. I'm not sure if that's on me because I reset the map today or if it's something else. What do you mean it's very broken? Nether brick slab. Wait. Mangrove log. The block is totally out of place. Okay, yeah, might be on me why that happened. Oh, Y level. What the hell? What did I do to it? The Y level is yeah, a little off, slightly. Wow. That might be my fault. Map full render. I'll just re-render the map. That's how did I not catch that? I am not sure. But yeah, everything that is text is not proper. The blocks it says are not right. The biomes it says are all unknown. The coordinates X and Z are hopefully probably right, but Y is so wrong. All it might need is a restart. I'm pretty sure it'll fix itself once it's restarted, but right now, we gotta live with this. It's saying lime candle for some of the things. Yeah, it's probably something I did. I did wrong. Exactly. It works good enough. We can see things on the map. That's what it's mainly used for. And maybe sharing coordinates, but the Y doesn't matter as much and you just see where people are. It's fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. I don't question it for a second. However, the stupid resource pack is broken. I've told Ice about it because he's in charge of the resource pack, and he says, yeah, a lot has changed in 121.4, and so far he wasn't able to figure out how to make it work again. So that's a little annoying. I have a bit more workspace for the station I was working on. The station. And this does look nicer. Just like, it's not all just one kind of grass. It's all kinds of grass. Like this one with stuff on it. Yellow stuff on it. Doesn't really matter what it is. Just switch it up a little bit sometimes and looks a lot more interesting and less repetitive. Generally, I don't like how repetitive Minecraft is and how repetitive it can be. Especially also with mobs. They're all the same. All of them are very same. Which is why I switched them up, at least in size. Textures I can't do yet. But if it isn't already finished. Nope. We still need someone to work on it, and I may have given you access, but I don't remember fully. So I'll check real quick. Like tiny cows! They're just cute. They're hella cute. Also, I can't guarantee that I will be around for too long today. Because I have been sick for a couple days and I'm just doing better since kind of yesterday, so might just be that at some point I'm going, I don't feel like it anymore, and I'm gonna go off again. But I desperately wanted to update to 121.4 because it's exciting. I've tried most of the things, so I was pretty convinced that things are gonna work out, and yeah, A bit more workspace. They just replied with the same message, OMG. Who changed the sign? Was good. I need some more space. Signed, a dumbass. Yo, they're rude. Plot verb. Right, I only trusted marbles on that one so far. Cause I noticed at some point that this very chunk where they needed access was actually the one where this main house is standing. Which also reminds me, I still have to add more maps. More map art. Cause this stuff is pretty wild and good. But what? Selling unlimited. And this one just says Säljer. Why? What the? Why is the language sometimes messed up? This isn't the first time I'm realizing this. I don't know. It's all over the place. What the heck? See? Chrome wants more maps. So yeah, what I would be doing is giving unnormal human access to this house, but all they could actually do is steal these maps, run away with them, and otherwise... Because there's nothing in the chests. They're all empty. They're just set up so that they are selling an unlimited amount, and so they don't need any items inside. Which means there's nothing to steal. And otherwise, I'm not using this office, so there's nothing here. It could grief it, but that would also be a pretty stupid thing to do. I don't think they would. So, I'll give them access. For sure. I just don't know how much they really need. So I have to ask them probably. Plot, trust, add, unnormal. There you go. One more plot. I'm not sure if they also need this one. I suppose. We'll do that one too. Way to go. I know it's always difficult, because when they need the space, I might not be around, and when I am around, they can't tell me which space they need. So every time it's just a kind of back and forth. I also think there was an update, like an unofficial one. Oh, Sam, I actually did watch 3 movies during Christmas. And I do have some recommendations. But before I tell you, what did I want to say? Oh yeah, there was an unofficial update to the shops, if I am not mistaken. But they're not out yet. So I will be checking real quick. It's out here somewhere. Hold on, I just have to find it. I keep forgetting what it looks like. Ah, this one. Maybe it's also gonna, or maybe it has mentioned that this problem with the language was fixed. I don't even know why it even uses a different language. Like, everything is English, so I think I've also told it that it's supposed to be English, but yeah, this is probably Swedish? Not sure. I have so many notifications going on all the time. I'm actually pretty sorry about it. Oh, this one I can definitely just mute. Bloop. So it'll not happen again, but there are other notifications which could always come up. So On Christmas Day, actually, they had a new test build is here. The build has removed some of the fluff in the economy adapter. It has removed all the economy adapters except for Vault, which now supports Vault and Vault Unlocked. But that is all they're mentioning. Okay. So the language stuff wasn't fixed. Maybe I can fix it. Maybe I can find something where I can fix it. Because this I've seen so many times. It confuses me all the time. And I'm not sure if anyone else, but I think Lena has also told me. She just randomly saw there are some kinds of languages on the signs. She's like, why the hell would I see those? I don't know. I'll look into it real quick. Don't mind me. Quick shop. There are some languages. I definitely see that. Like there's probably something as Swedish? I don't know, but those shouldn't do anything because they're empty. Okay, never mind. Okay, maybe in the config. Here, for example, I've told it to use the game language EN_US, which is American English. But then there's also enabled languages, and that one has an asterisk, which probably means it's trying to use the one that the client has set, which is helpful if it worked properly, right? As you can see very clearly, it doesn't work. Right now I am seeing languages which I don't speak. Like this one saying admin boutique. Like a boutique? And then selling is Salyer, or however they pronounce it. And that's ridiculous because it's pretty much just some English sort of language, the words, and using them as theirs. Boutique, and then Salyer. It's wild. It's crazy to me. But, regardless, how do I force to use single language? If your server is not facing players across the world. I am, but doesn't matter. Or if you want to disable specific languages on your server, you can set it in config.yml. For example, to allow Chinese, I am putting ZH-CN. So EN-US would probably be English. Who's throwing things at me? Yo! Oh no. The cocaine that I made edible. Sweet. They still carry it around. I am proud. So yeah, I'll actually do that. EN-US. I hope it's a dash and not an underscore. But according to their documentation, should be okay. How do I even know which ones to use? Crowd in. Hold on. There's another link. Does it show there? A Chinese simplified, if I click on it. Ah, yes, it's ZH-CN. Or ZH-CN. And then English. It says 4% done. That's just EN though. So not US within it. Or maybe there's an American English. What does it say 4%? What part is not translated? Doesn't matter, it's just EN. Okay, good. No US. Save. We're good. Gosh. Let's ban Indonesian specifically. Yeah, right. I will not reload the plugin right now because I'm afraid it might just break it somehow. Especially now with quite some people on. I'll do that later. It's okay. Also, why am I carrying one cobblestone right now? Okay. Oh yeah, but he's down there. And I suppose he's gonna start work? He's staring at me. I'm not sure why he's just staring at me like that, but okay. Oh, and never mind. What do you think of these stop sticks? Oh. Yeah, definitely. I've seen them before, and I may have even used them. Oh, one of my resource packs even makes it so I actually see how many seconds are left on the effects. That's nice. I like that. Here, boom. Although, oh, you can sometimes miss them. Might want to make them wider. Oh, he wants us to get there. Oh, I see. I think it's the one right ahead. Yep, like that. If I just let go of W, I don't even have to press backwards. I'm just stopping. So yeah, those work significantly better. Absolutely. You should be using those. What am I thinking of doing right now? I am not sure. I wanted to do... Hard at work, that might have been us. Who finally finished the stupid ice track, which I'm pretty proud of, to be honest. We done good. And what also works if you're just zooming by and you want to stop right away, you just get out the boat. Works just fine. So that's what I normally do, just like, boop, get out the boat, done. I forgot who the other person was who also helped. With the whole ice road. At the start. There was someone else with us. But I totally forgot their name. And I feel a little bad about it. Oops. Oops. Oh yeah, right. It was. Thieves, as I normally call them, but yeah. Oh right, I wanted to do some more map art. If I can be bothered. Which I think I can be. I just have to find another good one. Oh, also... Oh yeah, right. Oh, now I'm just jumping from one thing to another. I don't know how to help Ice with the resource pack. So this elite coin does still carry its custom model data, but something within resource packs has changed so that since 121.4 they're now saved differently. I can't show it right now, but you've got to trust me. So now it's referring to a different thing. It's structured differently. And that means that the resource pack has to be changed to adapt to it. But ICE doesn't know how. And neither do I, because I don't know jack shit about resource packs. So he's like, I need an example of how it works. So, yeah. His words were 1.21.4 has a new format, which I haven't found online yet anywhere, so no custom textures will work until I'm able to find it. Why not just figure it out yourself? Okay, Chrome doesn't know shit about Frick. Cool. And I don't know exactly how to help. Because I'm not in this whole resource pack business. So I am starting from zero. He's asking if the elytras work though. Okay. I will have to find those again. How to give me one, but I am gonna do that. Elytras work. How would you know? I've been flying. I'm not asking if they're technically working. I am asking if their custom resource pack stuff works. Building with the maps in your office, or do you want it to come up behind it? Actually. So if I go to MC Stacker, because the command has also changed, everything has changed, which means I have to /give myself an elytra with custom. What's this thing called again? I've got to make it equipable. And within equipable, you have the option to assign a... never mind. What? There used to be a model. Now it's no longer inequipable, but it's... I'm not sure where it went. Why do they change it all the time? I am going insane. Item model. Item model? So there's now custom model data. There's item model. There used to be another model, which was within equipable, but now that is no longer the case. So is item model now what used to be within equipable and just called model? Too many ways to have custom models. Elytra 1. I'll try and then see. So this is the command, give @s elytra and then brackets item model equals elytra 1. And potentially, when I'm wearing this, it'll have another look, but it doesn't. So this is not what I was supposed to do, or it doesn't work. Why? Mojang, help me. Oh, it could also be that this item model is now supposed to be 1001, because that's the custom model data. And now if I'm giving this to myself and the item looks different, it doesn't. If it's this texture, something isn't right. Okay, so not the item model. What else is there? Custom data? No. Custom model data? Used to be it? There's one that's called strings? Is that where Elytra 1 goes? And the floats used to be 1001? And that used to be what custom model data is. Now it still looks the same, and on my back it also looks the very same. I don't get it. Custom name, damage, enchantable, enchantments, equipable. But equipable, I can say it goes on the chest. Swappable, damage unhurt, camera overlay. No. Item model I just tried. I'm not even sure. No. I'll message him that. There's now an item model and some other junk, but none of them work for the resource pack. And I'm absolutely lost on where anything should be for it to function. How can I play on Bedrock? Wait. You guys aren't real! Okay, Sam is already explaining it. Thanks. I appreciate it. I also have a super annoying headache. Like, constantly and all the time, and I'm just hoping for it to finally go away, but it just won't. And it's so annoying. And I just hope it's gonna go away, otherwise I'm gonna see the doctor, like, tomorrow. Because it's getting to a point where it's really annoying and just hurting. I don't know where it's coming from. Or what I could do to fix it. Hi, Haas, by the way. Hey there. I am just complaining and rambling. I'm just doing what I always do. Isn't that right? I'm really not sure where this is coming from, but it's so freaking annoying. I don't wanna whine, but this is frustrating. Plot, trust, add. I'm also gonna be adding them to these two plots because I'm pretty sure they're gonna need it. They're gonna need it. Okay. How I play. Have they seriously never played? Like, you just play the normal Minecraft survival thing. It's... You walk out of spawn and then you're on your own. The headache is also making it difficult to, I don't know, focus and just keep a straight thought. Did you update the world? That is not necessary. I'm not even sure if Quarth is watching the stream, but I've done this before. And I don't have to. You don't have to. I can double check. Server is running 120.14. Every chunk that you generate has a chance to turn into a pale garden. And if they don't, then they don't. I've done this many times before. When the what are they called? The underground dungeon thingies came out. The trials. When the trials came out, those also just happened. I didn't have to do anything. Any chunk, and that's just vanilla behavior. Any chunk that's generated just turns into whatever the seed says. So you don't ever have to update a world in any way. So yeah. But I'm not sure if Quarth is watching, but it doesn't sound like he is. This monkey person seems really confused. In general. Wait. Oh. See? Maybe Quarth already found one. Okay. Never mind. Yep, thanks for proving my point. But yeah, Monkey is just highly confused by it. I'm not sure if he's confused how he can play together with Java players or how you play in general. It's tiny! Great. Awesome seed. But they've got to be over here somewhere. Which is generally what I normally see people do. I mean, this place over there is Elite Kingdom, so they can't even build anywhere there. And they see that there is a lot built already, so that kind of keeps them from going there. And over here, obviously, they see trees, so it's a common place to go to. Jeez, that sounded terrible. And I think this little island is where they are. Oh, also these crops! Ooh, nice. I love how they look. Or I don't. Because they're alright. As long as this person's replanting, which I am not sure they're gonna do. But now that I'm here... Yo, they're doing it! Maybe just because I am here, but that doesn't matter. Oh, I also love how these pumpkins look. And how the stem actually goes to the top and kind of arches round. Ha! But this island has always been sort of a place for newbies. Where they started out oftentimes. And all of these houses are totally abandoned. But it's a nice little starter area for anyone. Especially with some food around, of course. I just know there used to be more than just beetroot. And I might just... Oh, my mod is working again that notifies me of breaking items. Okay, cool. That's nice. But the newbies don't play for long enough to really repair anything, so everything that's just broken pretty much stays broken forever. Just like the Ah, the bridge we saw. I'm going to pick up some of this, though, to repair it. And also bring over some seeds. Because then maybe at some point, there's going to be wheat again. Dang, this sounds terrifying. Just such a super bassy, deep, heavy... Ooh. That's authentic, I love it. What is this? Also, what is this? That's not fully grown. But why is it so yellow? Okay, that's special. Now I am not sure which one is fully grown, but this one should be. And it seems like it was. Okay, that makes it harder to tell. Jack Skellington. Might also be due to my voice. Because it's still slightly deeper than it regularly is. If it's something else, then yeah, it might be. Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh! Do I? Alright, if you say so. But I'm pretty sure I sound different than I normally do. Because I am still slightly sick. And I don't like it. Not a bit. Not at all. And the headache is driving me crazy right now. I'm trying to hide it, and I tried not to acknowledge that it's there. But it's just too painful, too aggressive. And I'm not liking it. Ah, freak. I thought just streaming would make it better. I'm not sure if that makes sense to anyone. Saying it out loud makes it sound stupid, but I was kind of telling myself that. It would get better if you stream. Surprisingly, it doesn't. I mean, what also makes the whole world that we're having generate weirdly is obviously that chunks just get deleted, which normally Minecraft doesn't do. And then it kind of freaks out when there's just one chunk missing in the middle of nowhere and there's supposed to be a bit different biome and it's trying to blend it with all the surroundings, but each direction it's something else. So I am assuming that's where it gets a little weird, but that's all. This person asked for gear. Oh wait, there's a lot of seeds around here. I'll just pick those. Wait, that's a lot of them. Jesus Christ. But I don't... I actually carry around quite some iron, but... I can actually offer them some help. For the time being. Stupid Discord. Ice is messaging me again. Yep, you're getting it. Told you before you update to 120 and 1.4 it could break all the textures. Did he? Well, okay, maybe I ignored it. I just thought it was a couple weeks and we're good. I was hoping we'd be good. We're not. Well, now we've got to figure things out. Dang it. How unfortunate. Also, for some reason, my... Like my teeth and my jaw And this area over here just hurts? Just randomly, like... I don't know. Ah! Guys, being sick sucks. Having been sick also sucks. Not being sick is pretty much the only thing that doesn't suck. Ah! Yeah, it does make me achy a lot. I just thought it'd be better. And now I'm sitting here whining, complaining. Great, look at me. What an awful stream. Eh. But before I help this one person gather some stuff, I should, I'm very sorry, turn off the sound of my Discord. There should be a full thing on the site I sent before from this version, and then I can alter it all. We had mana potions, which we wanted to use, but now I can't, and I can't even see them, because everything is broken, and I've just broken everything, and it doesn't, hold on, it might actually work if I go on to creative with an older client. And Ice has kind of given up trying to refer to the versions of Minecraft properly anymore. Suddenly it's 1.24. I'm like, if anything, please call it 21.4. I don't even know why Minecraft even has the 1 point at the start anymore. It's totally pointless if it's always just version 1. Then please get rid of the 1. Sorry, little tantrum right here, but if everything is 1.1.1, or rather 1.0.0, and then 1, and then 2, and then the next version, like even if it's a major version, they just bump the second digit up. And the first, there's never gonna be a Minecraft version 2. What's it for? It's just a placeholder for nothing. And it just makes referring to the versions harder, and now everything is just a game drop, and the first number and even the second number doesn't seem to mean anything anymore. And I'm just wondering, would it be helpful if we had a different versioning way of having versions? Okay, we're not counting April Fool's versions, okay? Yeah, Minecraft 2, of course. Or whatever else there has been. No, there is no Minecraft 2. There's never going to be. And if there is, then they can still use it. But I don't know. I just think now with the game drops, it needs something new, but maybe that's just me. Maybe it doesn't really matter. And Quarth has just shared the Pale Garden. There we go. I see. Where did this new person go? Well, apparently they died. Again. Yeah, definitely. I got some bread for them, though. Well, if they let me make it. Let's get them some bread. Help the new people out. I just need a crafting station real quick. And then I'll be making a lot of bread. And actually... fancy bread. Oh wait, no, I wanted to use ND. That makes it yellow, and then lore add present for monkey with bling. Way to go. Yay, they picked up the bread. Why? Can people use things in this chunk? Oh, I think they can. Because obviously they have to be able to open chests. And so they can also interact with these trapdoors. Haha. Okay. That's fair enough. Only problem is I don't have any tools for them. At all. So, that's unfortunate. Okay, Ice says he hopes that it should be done in a few days. Well, let's hope. Is the bread drugged? Sure, I drugged the bread. Just to mess with them. Well, I mean... who knows? Oh, there's a rabbit. Yay. Also, it's nighttime, so probably not a good time to go out. Maybe we should wait for a little bit. I don't like this wheat. This wheat is actually terrible. I deeply hate it. So the crops are gonna go. I thought they looked cool, but they're kind of annoying me because this is much clearer, much easier to tell. This is ripe. This is not. Green is not. Yellow is. Oh well. Oh yeah, they're leveling up. Amazing. Right. And there are achievements. I think farming is actually the best thing to start. Leveling up at first. Like the first thing you should level up is farming. It's easy, gives you extra health. It's a nice little boost. Nice little bonus from the start. Right? I mean, farming... oh, and strength. So it makes you stronger, it makes you more durable by giving you extra health. First thing you get is what kind of skill? Some extra farming luck, so you get even more drops. Farming, I would definitely suggest to anyone. Also, I've realized that Hansa is going strong on the levels. Like, he's power leveling lately. And he told me so. He also put his difficulty on extreme just to do that. So, well, yeah. I just read it like a few days ago and I was like, oh, that makes sense why he's progressing so fast now, especially if you're focusing on nothing but levels. Makes a ton of sense. Why is he... He just wants the achievements now. They're just breaking the stuff right after me just to get the achievement. Okay, I understand that. I get that. I can't blame them. They're just breaking right after me. Oh god. Yeah, I know. It makes a big difference, Chrome. It really does. Yeah, they're just giving me the seeds to replant so they don't have to do it themselves. Yeah, Sam, you're fine sticking to normal. This is why you have all the options, so anyone can do it their own way. There's no pressure. No need to feel like you have to do it one way or another. Although, you do level up faster and that's your incentive, but otherwise. It's supposed to make a big difference. It's meant to make a big difference, so it making a big difference makes me pretty happy because it's exactly what I wanted it to do. It's fine. I'm happy that it is the way it is. And I'm happy that extreme is working, and I'm happy that hard is working. But if you can't be bothered, and you're just like, I don't care so much about the skills, and I don't want to be as competitive, then, bruh, just stick with the vanilla one. I don't care, I don't judge. You've chosen this, and that's fine. Been too worried about dying, but it just makes me play more cautiously. Yeah. If it works out for you, just what I am suggesting is just giving it a try sometimes. If you don't want to, I am not here to force you into anything. Otherwise, I would have made it just one difficulty, and I wouldn't have bothered making it several ones. But still, I am suggesting that you sometimes try something else, just to see how it feels. Maybe also you've leveled up so much that it's actually much easier for you then. But it's your choice. Yeah, also there's statistics for everything. And Sam is especially someone who likes to just, I don't know, learn all about them, be involved in the stats a lot. He kind of knows them by heart, and he's all about the stats. It's funny, but I also appreciate that there are people like him who use it as much, who actually care about it as much, so I didn't add it for nothing. Some of the features I've added in the past, and even in the present, have turned out to not be used by anyone, so eventually I removed them. But when I see that someone's actually using them, like Sam is, then obviously I'm not going to remove them. At most, I'm going to find an alternative. But even that. James Bob the second? What? What was this? Wolf? Oh, they attacked a wolf. Oh, someone is in the YouTube chat? Why am I not seeing that? I've opened the YouTube chat and I'm just seeing one message still. Do I have to actually refresh it? Does that stop the stream? Does that... I don't get YouTube. One of my people that I know from back in the days has messaged me on Discord, and they're like, does the YouTube stream actually, the chat actually work, or is it just decorative? And I'm like, what? Top chat, live chat. I didn't have it on live chat, I just had it on top chat. What is YouTube doing? Some messages for example, potential spam, are not going to be shown. I am sorry. Mario, good old friend. It just said you're spam. Yo, okay, alright. Now, this time, I'm not entirely to blame. I have to admit I didn't have the chat open at all because it's enough to read one chat. But YouTube actually thought you are just, I don't know, a bot spamming something. So you were not showing up. Not entirely my fault. But hey there! What up, my dude? Well, not much. I'm just hanging out. Doing a little streaming right after Christmas. And constantly complaining that I was sick and I'm still not feeling so great. So I'm still feeling kind of trash, but it's okay. I am spam with penis entering. Don't get this. Why would they do that? Who would think that's spam? Oh no. Sam, you've got to explain one thing to me. So Annie Matt is actually not Annie, right? Because I saw you calling them Matthews or something. What? Why? Yeah. Hold on. What? Why is one of them? Yeah, he's your younger brother. But why does he have Annie in his name? The Annie is for anime. Oh my god. Right. Right. Sick in vacation. Get well soon. Yeah. It's always like this. He's weeb. Understood. Thanks, Sam. I also kind of have a weeb brother, so I get it. I fully understand. He is also weeb. How has it come that you're live on YouTube? I have recently, like a couple days ago, tried out streaming on YouTube because, I don't know, Twitch was getting annoying. And there's so much fancy stuff that I'm getting too old for. Okay? I'm getting too old for Twitch. There's this hype train and chat interaction here and fancy bling bling there and badges here and mini games there and I don't know, all kinds of stuff. And I was just like, I've got to try something else. Guys, I am sorry. Twitch it's so much. And if I go as far as to open the settings of Twitch, there's so much. There's so many settings. It's all so convoluted. I can't even find the thing I am searching for. And I hate it. So I switched to YouTube. I'm not sure if it's going to be better. I don't care. I guess we'll see. And today I brought an update to this very Minecraft server, which you have also played on before, but it's actually a different world now. It's gone through a couple resets. But one thing you might still remember is that we have this kind of stuff still. And actually recently Mojang or Minecraft has made it possible so that you can actually eat it and even get an effect from it. So I am getting faster when I'm eating the white stuff. The almost sugar. I'm actually too old for Twitch too, it seems. I tried to catch you for literally months, but I was too dumb to set notifications. I don't get it. Yeah, maybe it's just us being boomers, and that's okay. Does that mean you've seen it on YouTube? Because YouTube sent you a notification? Did that work better for you than Twitch? I thought that's all Twitch is about. And still, at least this fella, Mario, wasn't able to get it working. I don't know. There's also a Discord server where you can at least get a notification by being mentioned. Just saying, if that makes it easier. I also, this is something I need to discuss with you guys, all of you watching. Hold on. Hold on. So, actually not sure, since I've been on YouTube. Yeah, it's okay. Whatever. It worked for you. I was considering one thing regarding the notifications and just feed. Am I going to call it feed? I guess so. Feed in general. Today I was reworking the changelogs, as you have maybe seen, and I realized how, since I do have a blog, I could also be putting the blog stuff there. So whenever I post a blog, it could go to the same channel where the changelogs are, but also the notifications of when I go live on YouTube, Twitch, wherever, could also go there. So that's pretty much just the live feed sort of deal of MetaUnion. And we have different roles that are getting mentioned. So one for the changelogs, one for the streams going live, one for blog posts. I'm just not sure if anyone would use it. Do you feel like that sounds useful? Do you feel like follows that's totally pointless? I need some feedback on my feed idea, because I don't know if this would help. And it turns out Ice is an idiot. He just found a tutorial for custom model stuff on 121.4, but he won't have his laptop until Sunday, so can't work on it. Smart. I've seen that minutes ago. You mean the Discord? Monkey is so confused. But then again, Bedrock Edition is kinda strange a lot of times, so I get him. Her. Them. Oh! There they go. Never mind. Unfortunate. The server was too stressful. Too painful. 0 items in this, and 8 XP. Definitely worth opening. Not. Bedrock is scuffed. Oh yes. It so is. And I so agree. And I so don't know what I want to do right now. I could obviously walk around and just explore, but I do that all the time. Oh yeah. Nobody really gave me any feedback on the idea I just proposed, so I'm probably overthinking again. That's alright. I might just get back to it at some point, or maybe not. We'll see. I still noticed that I have... Oh, Mario is asking, how's life going? I have seen crazy Minecraft stuff, and that you drove to Bosnia to visit Minecraft dudes, I guess? Seems wild. Yeah, that's true. That's actually true. Oh, read the line that says probably flawless. That is great feedback. Thank you, Sam. It's okay. It's okay. Chrome, don't worry. YouTube doesn't have cool emojis, kind of weird. No, maybe it's kind of good. I mean, there are so many regular emojis, aren't they enough? Do you need special ones? I don't know. But I did visit some people in Bosnia, who I know through Minecraft, and I have known for a long time. And you might remember Nstalker. I'm not sure if you do, but he's the one who came from Bosnia, and then like, oh, there was a little heart emoji. Okay, I see that one when you when you click it. Or at least if I look at the very second. Regardless. So Endstalker used to be on the Minecraft server from the start. And after a while, he was playing again on here. Yeah, Endstalker is having some other problems, connection issues, but that's besides the point. Endstalker used to play on MetaUnion and has been for many years. Tons of years. And he was always building for me things, this and that. We were just kind of online friends. You heard his name? Not sure. That's fine. I'm also going to sit down here and just talk a little bit while I have to focus on talking. So he kept playing and built stuff every now and then. Pretty big stuff too. If I needed a spawn, for example, he would do that. And I didn't expect anything, and this was also like 5 years ago. Some guys just pop up on the server. One of them is called Sixer. The other one, I'm not sure if he was called this back then, but his name nowadays is Hazard Genji. And they both join, and they go absolutely crazy. Like, yo, Fallers, what's up? And I'm like, what the hell? Who are you? Do I know you? And they're like, yeah, bro, don't you remember us from back in the day? And they go completely wild, and I am so lost. I'm like, what? Who are these people? What is going on? It's kind of humbling, but it's also weird because they're so overwhelming. And so I keep asking, and they're like, yeah, we know you through Endstalker, and we used to play back in the days when MetaUnion was cracked. Or it wasn't even called MetaUnion back then. It was wild. It was crazy, and it is just insane. And so they were like, yeah, we're also from Bosnia, we're friends with Endstalker, and we used to play on MetaUnion, but then we couldn't anymore because you made it premium and we didn't have a premium account. And now we can finally play again because we do have premium. And so that was the whole start of yet more people from Bosnia coming to the MetaUnion server. And they've been playing for a year or two. And they've built a really massive base, and it was fun, and we were just hanging out a lot and just kind of, I don't know, it worked between us, and they were nice, I was nice, things were good. And so, fast forward a couple of years, they sometimes come and go, and there's these different phases, as people often have them in Minecraft. But they have been on the server for a while, and after some time, Sixer just kind of drops this thing of, you could visit us at some point, and I'm like, haha, funny. When you're on vacation, or you could take a vacation in Bosnia, and at that point, I just thought it's a joke, and it's kind of funny, and I'm like, haha. But then my vacation actually comes around, and I'm like, why should I not do that? But I still don't know how serious the offer was. So, kind of jokingly approach Sixer again, and I'm like, haha, you remember how you said I could be visiting you guys, and I'm actually gonna be on vacation, and I could actually do it. How was the Chivape? The most important. I'm gonna get to it. That's okay. So yeah, I just asked again, and he was like, yeah, you can totally visit, and that would be awesome. And they're so welcoming. It's incredible. They're just always so nice, and like welcome you with open arms. It's fascinating to me. And so obviously I just told them, yeah, I'm gonna come, and we're gonna set a date, and why not? So we did, and I actually drove up there, In retrospect, I should not have driven because it's pretty long. It's a pretty long ride. And I wouldn't do it a second time. I would definitely fly next time, but it was all right. I just took a break in between and actually just went to some hotel. It was a date, Sam. It was so a date. Damn, fellas, you said you were going to do what? Visit them? Don't you dare come to the boat station yet. There hasn't been a lot of progress. No, it's okay. I'm not gonna do that. Don't worry. So yeah, I drive up there, we meet, and I go to a hotel in Bosnia, and it's a pretty good time that we're having. And as you just said, Mario, they did invite me to eat some cevape. Starting with the letter C, fellas. Cevape. No, I don't know what you're trying to say. No idea. Doesn't matter. Yeah, they did make me try the cevape. I didn't like it as much. I have to be honest. It was maybe a little too greasy, oily, and we were having a lot of meat, which I'm normally not eating as much meat, so it was maybe a little too much for me, but I actually honestly had to tell them I appreciate the gesture, but it wasn't entirely for me. But that was okay. They understood. They just beat me 3 times, and then we were over it. No, but really, it was awesome. I had a good time. They took me to a pool, or rather, it's pretty much a lake, like an unnatural lake, which they just dug out, and it's like 3 different ponds, and I think, yeah, it was filled with salt water. That was pretty good. Do you like the cevapcici you get in Germany? I mean, they're alright, is what I would call them. I wouldn't say they're outstanding or my favorite dish, but I'm having cevapcici sometimes. Yes, yes. But they're different. A Bagelsee, you mean? Sort of. Yeah, yeah. A little more fancy than what you're imagining. But yeah. And they took me out to the woods. We did some barbecuing and had a good time. One of them, Ed Stalker, actually brought his bow with him. So we did a little shooting with a bow and that kind of stuff. It was good. I had a lot of fun. It was a good time. And since I was taking breaks from getting from Bosnia to Germany or the other way round and back, it was also nice staying at the hotels on the road while I was traveling. So that did happen. That is true. I just met a couple people on Minecraft and then I actually went to see them. I did not expect that to happen, but it did. And it was great. I would do it again. Just fly there instead of drive. How long have you been there? I think it was just a weekend because they didn't have any days off. So it was just a couple days, but it was still fun. But it was a really long way there, so as I was saying, would have been better to fly instead of drive. It's alright though. I'm gonna refill real quick. I'll be right back. Also, How is the volume of the background music? I hope that's alright. Yeah, that is a lot of driving compared, for sure. Did you ask anything else? No. So that's what I was doing, and I have been doing, and I'm still doing Minecraft servers, or this server in particular. And I've been working on it for way too long. And I wanted to do something else and I entirely forgot what it was. Anyone remember what I wanted to do? Background music is pretty much silent, but it's good, I think. Okay. If you think it's good, then that's fine. Since I was talking so much. Right. I remembered. The thing that I wanted to do is... in crates, I still have speed stuff. Like speed gear. Which gives you speed. And I don't want to have that anymore. Because it's going to go to the elite shop. But for me to add speed, I first have to add luck. And I'm still not done with that. So I probably should get to work. Yeah. Yeah, I should. And I will. Oh my days. That's what I will be doing right now. However, that is going to be pretty boring to watch. Because I'm going to be working on a text file over here. You won't see much except for this static image. You did something similar. Tell me about it. What is that? Also, if you need an invite link to the new Discord server, let me know. Although you would also find it on the website, meta-union.com. Still, there's a link to the Discord somewhere. You don't have to. If you don't want to, don't worry. I get it. You went to see Night Army? AKA Alex? No way. No, you didn't. No, you did not. You guys are still friends? No way. No way. That is... And since Bavaria is too far away, I took the chance to meet him on Crete? On what? I'm on the Discord actually, I think since the beginning. Oh, you are? Jeez, no way. No way. Are you really? Let me double check that. You're still called Skill for me. You're right. You are a member since 2019. Okay, never mind. Never mind. You are. Crazy. Yeah. Oh, Fabian was also visiting like a couple days ago. The stream I was having on YouTube, he was also watching. And I found that cool. Oh, Kreta. The Greek island. Wait. So you both went there? That didn't happen on accident. You actually set out to do that, right? You said to each other, hey, we're gonna meet on that island on Crete, whatever it's called. And you've never seen each other before? What? Really? You gotta give me the whole story. I thought visiting you would be crazy. What? I cannot follow. What are you saying? You said, and since Bavaria, which is where Knight Army lives, is too far away, you took the chance to meet him on Crete. He's there for Erasmus. Erasmus? And I stayed for a few days at his place. You flew to Greek just to visit him there for a few days. That's even crazier. Especially staying at his place. I would probably not do that. I thought Outburst were... No. He was watching the stream. No, Outburst was just watching the stream. It was just an ordinary viewer. Oh my god. We're miscommunicating a lot right here. Okay. But are you guys still in contact? Are you still friends? Like you and Alex? Which one am I missing? I'm gonna do stuff here while you type. How do I link to Discord again? You already did! Normal human. You are linked up. You did it just how you were supposed to. You don't have to do anything else. I am in hope that you're still watching. The helmet. I need to add a 20. I already have. I have a 10, a 15, a 20. So next one will be 25. There we go. Item, register. But are you still listening to the stream? Human. Person. Whatever I'm gonna suppose to call you. Luck Diamond Helmet 25. There we go. Yes, you are. Then you have just now linked your account. You have linked your account, which is aperson7017, to your Minecraft account. And you've just done that minutes ago. So, I'm not sure what's confusing you. We actually had plans before that we meet up, but never did. And he said I can come over if I want to. And so I did my exams and took the situation to fly over. Had a few days there, a few in Athens. That was in November. So pretty cool. And you guys are still chatting. I can't even. That's so cool. That is legitimately cool. Can I also react with a 100? I can. I can spam that thing. Sweet. Okay. That is mind-blowing. I don't even know what to say. But that is crazy to me. After all these years, I find it really special that the stream back then had such an effect on you and Alex that you guys are still, even though you don't in real life know each other, you're still good friends. It's cool. I just set my normal username before, and that is why I had sent the question. Oh! Yeah, no, it's alright. It can be confusing sometimes. I get that. I fully understand. Actually crazy. Right! I do think so too. It's kind of humbling as well. Because I feel like I get some credit for this. Because obviously it was my stream and I got you two together and you're still friends. I don't know. I don't want to take too much credit for it. Don't get me wrong. But it still fascinates me. That's all I'm saying. And I am totally not focusing on what I am doing right here. I hope I'm not going to screw up. Just because I am too fascinated by all that's going on. Kind of a weird situation. We had road trips with friends of him and then asked from where we've known each other, and yes. I was in a car with Enstalker, Sixer, and Hazard. I've never seen them before. I know all their voices, and that was pretty surreal too. Just getting in their car and driving somewhere random in Bosnia in the middle of the woods is slightly scary. Although I didn't really have any bad feelings at any point. I didn't even think about it. Are you still in contact with people from that time? I don't think so. I don't really think I... Like, actively? No. No. With Outburst, I just had a good chat, though, when he was watching the stream. And he told me all the stuff that he's done in the time, in the meantime. And I've shown him all of mine. I've just stumbled across Red Fox's Instagram and YouTube and whatnot, and I'm like, oh my god, he's still the same old guy. he's still as weird, but I don't think I still have any active contact with anyone. No, not really. I just scrolled through the old chat logs and none of them, unfortunately. Although, as you just saw, some of them are still around and just check the stream sometimes. So that's cool. What did he do though? Oh, just like videos, his usual irregular streams or videos on YouTube. In one of them, he claimed he's gonna be more active from now on. So now he's moved in with his boyfriend, and now there's going to be more content in the future, and that was months ago, like at the beginning of this year. And there's exactly one video after this, which came out like a month ago. And I'm like, yep, that sounds so much like Lucas/Red Fox. Yes. I just thought that's so much him. Promising things and then nothing ever happens. I don't know why he's like that. And all the time with everything, it seems to me. Well, Fabian, I don't remember all the details. Oh my goodness. But he's also pretty much turned into a full-time nerd. And he's doing his crazy stuff. You know Lucas' type of social media career. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. His inconsistencies, his ghetto IT, and his weird side that we know about, but he's also very public about, so not really a secret. But yeah. All of these things still haven't changed. I watched his last video and I was like, it's still the same. It's still the same guy. It's... I don't know. Nothing seems to have changed. The ghetto IT. The ghetto IT. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You remember. Just as well as I do. Abso-freaking-lutely. I feel like he still is doing his whole more ghetto kind of stuff, but I'm not sure. Since I don't talk to him very often, I'm not sure. He was on this Minecraft server like a couple years ago, and it seemed to me that it still was his same old ghetto sort of setup. It seems to have gotten better, but I still feel like things are very scattered and just random, and kind of like his YouTube videos. He's promising things and then never finishes them, just starts, and it just lasts for a short moment until the most major stuff has happened, and then he doesn't follow through. He's just like, okay, that's done now, like it's a finished product. I don't know. But that's still something he does. And don't mind me doing stuff in the backgrounds which don't necessarily have to make sense. All right. But I mean, in the end, I'm not so different. I also still do the same Minecraft server that I have been doing for so freaking long. Still in the same job with crazy networking stuff I don't get. Yep. Although, lately, it's turning more into a project manager job than anything else. I've actually just had some lessons for project management, and there's going to be a whole what do you call it? Certification, and some tests and shit, which I'm not looking forward to. But then I'm going to be some sort of certified project manager person, and it's fun though. It's fun. I actually enjoy that. You did your project manager IHK shit this year. What is that supposed to be exactly? I totally forgot what it was called, this certification, but yeah. I mean, I'm still doing the networking stuff. That is true. It's still the same. What's it? Can't think of the word right now. Employer. Still the same employer. I don't know what that was. But yeah. It's a whole nother long ass story. Certificates mean like Scrum Prince 2 or shit? I don't know. No, none of those. Some other crap. I don't remember the name. It's not like I really care. I'll be honest with you. I don't really care. IT Projektleiter, IT Business Manager. And that's what I did. Okay. Alright. Yeah. No, for me it was more like just They started out this big project and needed someone from us operations people. Didn't really matter who. It didn't have to be someone specifically for networking. There are some other guys as well who don't just do networking, but they needed someone from the operations team that pretty much represented the entirety of the operations and also did some project management. So they were kind of searching for who to take. And apparently they thought of me. I have to admit, that's easy for me to say. Wasn't really the worst choice. And I was definitely interested. So they had this big project. And they set it up in a very agile, safe, if that means anything to you. What does it stand for again? Something with agile. I don't remember all the words. Forget it. Fuck it. But that's where I was suddenly, I don't want to call it promoted because it's not a promotion at all. It's just this position, and it was a product owner is what it's called within that project management bullshit. I don't know, man. Fuck it. But I was pretty much just called the product owner from then on, at least for the operations. There was a whole idea of how it would be set up, and then they did things completely differently. The whole project is a mess. From a project management standpoint, it's just an entire freaking mess. And they just switch things all the time, and all the time it's something else than what it was just months ago. And now it's not agile anymore. Everything changes all the time, which is why I'm stuttering so much. Trying to even explain what's going on, because I don't even know what's going on half the time. But we made the best of it. This project is still ongoing and still wastes millions of euros. But we're not going to talk about that, because that's pretty much frustrating. But the good thing that happened from it is not this project itself, but my role. I would have to give you even more background, but my role, or being more present for the manager before the CEO, right? He's the one who's responsible for the entirety of the operations part, or rather the network operations part, I should say. And it's the first time I am really actively in contact with him, and if you care about the career aspect, it's probably good for me. It was also questioned if maybe we would have two people. Okay, I do have to go back a little bit. There is one guy who has already led a very successful project within our company. His name is André, or André. And he, for some reason, was a big fan of mine. I was part of that smaller project back then, and he was a big fan of mine. So when this manager before the CEO, kinda, when he started asking around who to pick, André was the one to kind of mention my name, and then my team manager, or I don't know what to call him, he also kind of mentioned my name, and then it was also questioned if someone else should do it along with me. So there would be André, there would be me, and maybe someone else as well, but André is actually someone from another company, which would mean he would sooner or later leave and we would take over instead. And so the question was, Should it just be me who does it, or should I be doing it with someone else, with this other colleague of mine? And so we were asked, actually, by our, I'm going to call him supervisor now, by our supervisor. We're both in the same team, so we're actually direct colleagues. And we were both asked, and I pretty much already had my answer. I would say I want to do it on my own. Partially, there are several reasons why I chose that answer. One of which being that I know my colleague is very swamped, like all the time. He doesn't have a lot of time to spare. And this would definitely require a lot of time. So, not ideal. Secondly, he doesn't exactly have the qualifications, and I don't mean to sound condescending or anything, but not necessarily the kind of skills and things you would expect from someone who's going to be a project manager. And thirdly, I was very afraid of the fact that I would still just do it all on my own, pretty much. Because when it comes to responsibility, it's always just one person taking it and not like multiple people. And all of these things combined, I just said I'd prefer to do it alone. My supervisor kind of wanted us both to do it. But after hearing all our arguments and everything, he was like, yeah, it makes sense. And even my colleague just agreed. He was like, yeah, actually, honestly, even without Flawless saying all these things, he would have chosen the same. So that was fine. And now it's just me and André. And I don't even remember why I was telling you this whole story, but that's all the stuff that was happening. Like, it was a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff in the background. Sorry, I was totally ignoring the messages that you were sending. Working in an IT environment is mostly working with project management, so it's a good thing, I guess. Yeah. Sounds pretty good. I heard wild things on companies doing agile projects, or just name them like that, with daily every 3 work days. Not just that. That's just the tip of the iceberg. But yeah. It's chaotic. But you're a project manager for this big project, or in general for the next projects, or I don't know, a software or whatever in general. You seem so motivated about this. I am. I honestly am. I like to take on new challenges, especially if I'm excited and they interest me. Then yes, absolutely. And it just kind of came naturally. Like, this wasn't something that I was dreaming of. I am not a person who you ask where do you see yourself in 5 years, and you get you even get an answer. You don't get an answer. This sounds ridiculous, but I go where the wind takes me. It doesn't matter where it ends. I don't set a goal and then I try to get there. I just go somewhere, see how it looks, adjust until I get somewhere where I feel comfortable. Is it a cool project though? In theory, yes. In practice, the whole chaos and everything makes it terrible and frustrating. And hearing all the stories, how here's an example that this pre-CEO person, I'm just gonna call them well, I don't know. Pre-CEO. It would actually be COO. But okay, pre-COO guy told me this kind of before I went on vacation. How a pretty big aspect, like the core aspect of something they've been working on within this project. So I'm not really a project leader or anything within that one project, but I'll leave that aside for now. He told me this core software that they were developing has now turned out to not do what it was made or why it was even chosen in the first place. So we used to have a certain software that did some planning, and for some reason we don't know. This is exactly what we don't know and what we would love to know. Somebody decided that we need a different software to do it. Funny thing is, the software we were already using is pretty much the leader in this sort of thing, and so suddenly we wanted to switch to something else. But they promised that with this transition to the other software, we would be getting other things which would solve issues that we were having, right? So old software does something, new software does the same thing, but other stuff on top, which we're struggling with. Awesome. Sounds great. Good. So let's get there. So apparently it was a huge struggle. Getting all the other companies which interface with this software to use the new one instead must have been a nightmare. And there was so much backlash and whatnot. And now they've been spending months and years to make this transition, and apparently wasting just like 5 million euros with making this transition, and I don't think that's factoring in the whole time investment. So all in all, they arrived at the destination transitioning to this new software. and in the end, I mean, it wouldn't have been wasted if it actually did what it promised, fixing these other issues that we were having. But you can probably guess by how I'm phrasing it that it turned out it doesn't. Now, apparently we've created zero benefit. we just thrown out 5 million euros for nothing. We were all just baffled, and we don't even understand how that happened. Nobody seems to have an answer. Nobody wants to be the person who made that choice. I for a fact know it wasn't me, so I am out. That decision was way before I even joined. It's just crazy. He just told me about this, and I was like, that can't be true. And all that without heads rolling? Oh, they might be rolling. I don't know. It pretty much just happened as I went on vacation, so when I'm coming back, I'll definitely be asking what came of it. But it's... the only thing I can do is laugh. It's not funny whatsoever, but Jesus Christ, I mean, I don't necessarily depend on any of this. I wish decisions like these were not made, but I am not in charge. I didn't make the decisions. I wasn't even really involved because this whole planning stuff I don't deal with. And it must be great. I'm not sure how stuff like that happens. Why do you do that? You have the market leader already in place. You're already using it. All the companies that you're working with, they all tell you, yeah, this is a good software. We're all using the same. And you just suddenly decide, oh no, we're going to use this new thing. But it's not even the market lead. No, but it does fancy things. And we're going to tell you that this is better. And then later, once we got you all to the new thing, we start realizing it doesn't even do what we wanted, so there's no benefit. What was your company doing? Was it MSP or something? Is MSP supposed to be Microsoft projects? What's it called? MS Projects? Or what is MSP? Maybe there was a cold caller and told they have a solution using AI. Sure. Off topic, what are you drinking? Oh, just regular tap water right now. I was having some decaffeinated coffee before, but now it's just water. But I don't switch it out for a glass because it does the trick. Managed service provider? No, internet service provider is what we are. We're actually guys that make you connect to the internet. Give you a connection to the rest of the world. Fancy mug for tap water. Ah, well, you know. It doesn't matter to me. Decaffeinated coffee. Fucking hipster. I just do that in the evening, okay? I normally drink regular coffee, but not when it's kind of late. Let me just let me live my life the way I want. Also, why have I been given weakness potions? I don't want weakness potions. Forest heroin. All right, but thanks. I appreciate the gift. Oh. And my head is still hurting. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Wait, like Vodafone or stuff? Yeah. Thought it would be some niche stuff. No. Absolutely not. Yeah, it is like Vodafone. We are like Vodafone. The company. Not like we. You get it. Oh no, I hear steps. What? I don't even want this stuff. You can keep it. I'm never gonna use this. I swear. I'll not even drink it. I'll probably dump it at some point and just have it despawn. I'm just saying, if you want it back, you can have it. You hate me a little more now? Why is that? Here, just take it back. It's okay. We're gonna have an extra... That wasn't very nice! But it also didn't apply because... No PvP. It's definitely a more local thing. Yeah. You pretty surely don't know it. You quite certainly have never heard of it. Or maybe you have, and that's fine too. Minecraft leggings costs 7 diamonds. I've got to do some quick thinking here. All internet providers are trash. That would also include us. I have not a single doubt in my mind. Talking also as VIP business fucker and shit. It was forced heroin. I saw, but luckily it didn't apply. Even if it did, it wouldn't really make a difference because I'm just standing still, mostly talking to you guys, and then also partially doing some Minecraft admin junk. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Very sorry. this one has to be like this. I just want to add something new to this menu, to this luck gear. It should appear right here. Should be leggings with plus 10 luck. And if I reload the menu and I open it again, it should now appear right there and say plus 10 luck. Sweet. So I'm actually doing something useful after all. 15, 15, and that is, I've got to look it up real quick. How many? 4 elite coins, right? Always doubles. 4, and actually take 4, put it 1 position further, and add the 20 luck. Should the station be multifunctional as a mall? I don't think so, because we have the shops on the surface already. I don't think that's necessary. No, but thanks for the offer. I appreciate that. Okay, and then reload again. Go into the elite shop. There we go. 2, 4, and 8 elite coins. 10 luck, 15, and 20. You made it too big. Well, that's unfortunate. It's most unfortunate. Oh yeah, Mario, but I am also doing something else. I'm not just, thank God, not just working for this one big project, but also working for something that Andre and I, mostly him though, I have to admit, have created ourselves, since we kind of realized that this other project was not really going anywhere and we had some time left that we could spare on more productive things. So we decided to just ask this pre-COO person if we could also do what we're now calling automation and scaling of the operations things. So we're just trying to do what they initially wanted to do in the other project, but oftentimes told us no, or that's gotta wait, and blah blah blah, annoying bullshit. And so we kind of made our own sort of situation, position, role, where we could also push things that we think are actually important and we can do without involving too many of the other people. So there's one role as a project manager, kind of, or whatever it is in this chaotic project. And then there's one where we're actually managing our own kind of project, where it's about exactly what I said, which is trying to make the operations team scale better and automate things, which a lot of people keep telling us they want to see. And obviously this is also because the company wants to save money. And people, even if you ask them, they don't want to do the same work over and over and over again because it's freaking boring. And so on our own, we just decided we want to help those people, and instead of waiting for this other project, we're going to create our own and do our thing there. So that's how that happened. And why it's not just that one project, but there's also something else going on the side, sort of. But explaining that to someone in just a couple words is pretty difficult. Pretty freaking difficult. So I had to take some time to explain it all in detail. And I am definitely excited, and it's a lot of fun actually working with André. We kind of became pretty good buddies over the time. Obviously, because for one, the other project worked really well, and for another, because we just get along. We just get along well, and he sees that I am always working, always trying to, I don't know, get shit done. And he's kind of the same mindset. We have a very similar mindset, and so that just works out. No, you don't have to, and I don't even want you to understand most of the details. I'm trying to leave them out on purpose. That's what I am doing. I'm trying to simplify. The software that I was talking about was part of this bigger project. And obviously project management is everywhere. It doesn't really matter much. One part is just that I am now getting more into this project manager situation. The project that happened before, where I just got to meet André. Okay, chronologically, there was only this smaller project that André was the project manager of. I was just participating. I was just a member of the project, just a regular worker. And so that's where I got to meet André. These other projects didn't even exist back then. Yeah, a few years ago. That's where it all started, with this smaller project. And so we've worked together. Obviously, there were a lot of other people involved as well. But him and I, we just worked well, and he saw how I had developed over the years. Or over yeah, it was years. It was years. And he really appreciated that, and he saw the potential in me, and then the bigger project came along. So chronologically, the smaller project was done. The bigger project just came into motion. And so the pre-COO guy asked around who should we, outside of André, put into this project, because André is an external force and we need someone from internally. And so they mentioned my name. So I got into that whole thing. But that, as I was saying, that bigger project that came after was just a huge, and is still a huge mess and chaos, and I don't know, and money being burnt. But because André and I don't get to work as much there, at least yet, we also asked the pre-COO guy if the two of us could also do some extra automation and just making people's lives easier, basically, by trying to improve things here and there wherever we see necessary. And mostly we just go around asking the supervisors and also the regular workers what they would like to see improved. And so these two things are happening in parallel. The old small project, that one's done, but there's this big one right now, and the other one that André and I have just created ourselves to have our own thing going, which is moving much faster than this other huge project, which is just like a Titanic moving. It's just way too slow. And they have not even really arrived at a point where it starts facing us. or affecting us in the operations. They're still in sales. And then while this whole project, this big project was going on, there was another consulting company which was trying to implement yet another software. This has nothing to do with the other 5 million one, but it costs even more. Doesn't matter. But they did some terrible consulting, and thus they were kicked out at some point, like in the middle of this year. And obviously that destroyed the whole progress they had made. So everything just kind of went all the way back and had to be done over with another consulting company. As I said, a huge mess, and they're taking like 2 steps forward. I'm not even sure if it's just 1 or 2, maybe even 3 steps back. But whenever we think, oh, they're finally starting to get to a point where we as the operations team should come into play, they just, I don't know, just go all the way back to the start and just start over. And as I said, that's why Andre and I have decided we're just going to do our own thing and push our own kind of agenda and ideas instead of waiting for the other guys to ever arrive where we come into play. Does that make sense? I really hope so, because I'm sick of explaining. Oh god. Elite shop. Speed. So speed equipment is going to be the next I will be adding to this menu. Totally! Also, human, why do you have a different name everywhere? In Minecraft, you're called Unnormal Human. YouTube, it's Diamond Trolling, which confuses me because Diamond Sam also starts with Diamond. And then on Discord, you're a person, but also... No, that's it. That's it. A person. So, no matter where you go, you always pick a different name, and I still don't know what to call you. I'm gonna go with human, because in Minecraft, it's Unnormal Human. If you give me another name to call you, I won't do that. I refuse. I'm happy if I can keep together the fact that all of these accounts are one person. I really hate people that pick a million names even though they're the same person. Like, why are you making my life so complicated? I don't appreciate that. No offense, but it's obviously complicated to keep track as an outside person. Also on Discord, there's Michael Jackson the dumbass. Exactly! You're just making it worse, though. And it seems people are finally finding the Pale Gardens, which is awesome. Good job, Sam. And everyone else. And once I've added the speed stuff, I'll be removing the crates and then definitely go to bed. Or at least stop streaming, because my head feels like it's about to explode. Not quite as bad, but it is annoying. It's driving me crazy. So I'll just concentrate for a moment. I gotta make sure I don't mess up somewhere here. Otherwise, this could get annoying. Okay, speed. Turn this luck into speed, and this luck into speed. One is the internal reference, speed. One is the item, speed. And one is the visual thing that shows up, speed. Speed! No, I'm not retarded. Speed. I also still have to tell Mario about a very fancy keyboard that I now have. Because I also told Outburst about it. And he was like, I'd love to buy it, but it's expensive. And he would like to actually visit me to try it out for himself before he buys it. So he knows what he's getting. Because he doesn't want to waste his money like our company did. I mean, it's not even really funny. It's not supposed to be funny, but I can't help but laugh about it and joke about it. Elite Shop Speed 1 YML. Here it is. And it all says speed. Speed. At least I hope it does say speed. Skill item give flawless speed diamond. And I do have the 10, like level 10. Chest plate, helmet, leggings. And it does say speed, but I don't need speed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 10, 15, and 20. So I've got to make those items real quick. All the names are from different ages. My Discord name is from when I was 12. The YouTube username is from when I was 16. And the Minecraft name is from recently. You should try and stick to one and actually change all the platforms to use the very same name. It just makes it easier for us to track who you are. And we don't have to somehow magically in our brains keep in mind that Diamond Trolling is a normal human, is a person, whatever on Discord. I guess you get it. What do you want to show? A keyboard! My keyboard! Look. I'm gonna unplug half of it because it's 2 pieces. And it looks like this. And it's pretty freaking fancy. Let me look at myself on OBS real quick so I can actually show it. You can actually put it at an angle so it doesn't lie flat on the floor, but instead this little thingy over here makes it so that you can tilt it in a certain way, and so it's more ergonomic. And you can put your hand right here, and then it gets tilted a little bit, and it's a nicer way of typing. But it's very strange the first time you use it. Also, you have these thumb buttons, which you can use with your thumb, and you can assign different functions to. They can obviously be space. For me, for example, it's space and enter and backspace and Windows key. But you can assign whatever you want. The other half looks identical, just flipped. And that's it. It has RGB. I actually got it because my fingers started aching or my knuckles rather, when I was sleeping and I woke up the next day and I did this. It actually hurt like crazy. Well, not like crazy, but it was like pushing against a resistance when trying to do that. After I did it for a little while, it got better, but I quickly realized I should do something about it, and the most likely reason why it happened was because of my keyboard and how I had my hands flat on my keyboard all the time. And so I got this one. But it is expensive. It is mechanical though. I can recommend it. But it might take a while to get used to the whole thing. Especially because the keys... Hold on. The keys are not aligned in rows as they normally are. So from left to right, you normally have a straight line. But here you don't. You actually have straight lines from top to bottom. So it's columns rather than rows. Which is because your hands are actually curved. If you put them on, I don't know, the table, then obviously there is sort of this shape. And especially when you put them like so, then they don't perfectly align next to each other, but they're slightly, one is slightly higher than the other, and so it's trying to do that and have the other buttons right above them, instead of oftentimes what I was doing when I wanted to hit a 0. I wasn't doing it with my pinky, but actually my ring finger just reaching over. I'm not sure if you do the same kind of stuff, but it's a very weird thing to get used to. It didn't take me too long, I have to admit. It was like a couple weeks and I was fine. It also takes a little while to get it all set up in a way that makes sense for you, since you can assign everything anywhere you want. So you can have any kind of layout you want. And special layers and whatnot. Really fancy stuff. But I can recommend it. If you ever get this weird kind of ache in your knuckles, this is something worth investing into. But maybe you don't care. I just like bringing it up sometimes. Often. I thought you wanted to make me jealous with a cool custom keyboard. Oh, no. I know them, but it's not my type actually. Biggest factor of ergonomics was using smaller keyboards like TKL or smaller, so that your mouse arm is kind of straight and not that much on the right side. Oh, sure, yeah. And this one, since it's two pieces, you can always put them closer together, farther apart, just how you pretty much want them. But with the mouse, I don't have too much issues yet. I hope it stays that way, but you never know. Okay. Did I think I just received more cocaine. Alright. Hi, Hansa. See? Hansa just did this for me. He changed his name. Look at that. At least now it says Hansa somewhere. Oh my god, human. Follis, this white product is running out. Well, I never promised more. Maybe at some point, but maybe not. Speed is what I wanted for this guy. 15. Item register. Speed. Diamond. Helmet. 15. What's your thing with drugs on this server? I didn't even bring it onto here. Do you remember my weed farm back then? I do. What is this guy doing? Sorry about that. And yeah, Mario, I do remember, and Human was actually the one who came up with the cocaine. He was like hiding somewhere underground, and he was having a lot of sugar and named it all cocaine. And I thought it would be funny if I actually made it edible and actually give you a speed effect once you ate it. Or took it. Maybe. I don't know where this is always coming from and why it seems to be such a thing, but people obviously find it funny. You did say you would make more when I was starting. I never said how much more. Okay, maybe I'll make more once you run out. Yeah, you guys might be good friends. You could potentially become good friends. Speed 15 for this one. 15. Oh, hold on. Speed diamond. Chest plate 15. Almost screwed up there. Almost, but only almost. Just for 20. Diamond leggings. 15. Diamond leggings 15. Leggings with 20. 20. And boots with 15. Boots 15. And boots 20. I just hope that is gonna work. I could theoretically just get a stack and try them all individually. I will also need some diamonds. Quite some diamonds. She, at the time I was active on Meta Union, also were my weed times. Now it's legal, and I don't even care. I become so boring. I feel so sorry for you. Yeah, I've also not done weed in quite a while. I don't know, sometimes, like rarely. But I've never been like Mario. Definitely not. I don't know, it doesn't appeal to me as much, I have to admit. It's fun. I was also in Amsterdam for a couple days, for like a week or so, I think. And yeah, that I enjoyed, and I definitely did what you can legally do there. At least with the weed, nothing else, I have to admit. But it was fun. It was a fun experience, but I didn't feel the need to ever come back to that kind of consumption or do more of it. I don't know. How have I been, lol? Didn't smoke that often. Well, it sounded like you did, but probably you never actually did. Okay, never mind. That is probably true. Just Amsterdam things. Did some weed and some more prostitutes. No, actually, also not the prostitutes. I don't know. I never tried, to be honest. But I don't feel like I would be made for that. I would probably not even appreciate it. I'll be honest. I don't see myself doing that. Probably talked more about it than actually smoking. Yeah, true, true. Okay, now let me open menu, elite, shop, speed, 1 ml. And then just buy the speed helmet. I lack? Oh my days. Oh my, I can't. Oh my god, 120.14 strikes again. Oh god, oh no. It's now different. It's different! But have you been to sex clubs, shops, strip clubs, whatever in Amsterdam? Heard it would be a thing. No. Nope, I haven't. I have not. Have you? Sorry, I have to fix this thing that I'm struggling with right now, real quick. Because the Minecraft update that I just updated to changed how things are stored within items. Ha! Data get entity flawless 1337 selected item. And now it's stored differently and I have to adjust. Oh, now it's... Do I have to do the whole... Oh, this is gonna be fun. That's... Oh, I am not looking forward to fixing this. Oh, crap. That means all the elite coins are currently worthless. Ah, dang it. Save with M and 1. Can I just put it here? I cannot. M and 1. Cool. I've now saved it so I can go to the test server, which is still not running 121.4 if I'm not mistaken. It is. Never mind, it is. I am not even sure if I have it. You lack junk. Okay, makes sense. I need some elite coins. And not just that, I probably have to do the same stuff there. Ah! Fun! Ah, so much fun! I am so happy right now. Hey, yo. Yeah, the NBT used to look like this funny string of stuff. Although I am escaping the quotation marks, which I have to for reasons. What do you even do on this server? Lots of things. There's a lot of things. I could probably tell you about it for an hour and still not be done. But to give you a quick show or a quick rundown, you can start like normal. You can just play as you normally do. Don't worry about it. But if you want, there are a lot of options and things that you can use. One is creating a town just to... I am still streaming, that is right. There's cocaine. Thank you, human. That is true. I would not recommend it, though. And that's just a small part. You can play as normal. Then there are towns, which you can use, but you don't have to. But they save your stuff. So if you want to make sure nobody griefs your things or steals your stuff, that's how you do that. Then there is the skill system, which You always have, so you always, whatever you do pretty much, you level up your skills. And there are stats attached to it. It's very complicated, but in essence, the longer you play, the better you get. Like stronger, more HP, more duration, more hunger, more strength, better in general. That's what the skills do. Most of the rest is optional. There's a tutorial that explains how things work. There's a newbie menu which tells you what you can do within your first 4 hours of playtime, which afterwards you can't do. But as I said, most of this is optional. PvP, if you want, turn it on. If not, keep it off. You can choose a different mode if you want mobs to be harder and yourself to be weaker towards mobs. This is for you. If you want a harder time, but have an easier time leveling up your skills, this is where you go. Do you want to unlock new stuff, like cosmetical stuff, or do things for your skills even more? Or you want to increase your salary, although that mostly happens while you're playing. Or you want custom skulls. You want your armor stand editor where you can customize a lot of things. This is where you go. But you can also not do any of them, except for the salary. That one comes automatically pretty much just by playing. Statistics. Okay, we can skip over those. There are crates. If you want to gamble your money, not real life money though, keep in mind, you can't spend money on Meta Union really, except for showing support. Crates only use in-game money, but you can gamble your in-game money away by spinning crates. Fun, just like CSGO crates. There are custom enchantments if the regular enchantments aren't enough for you. These are what you want. Better enchantments, which you can normally not get, such as Unbreaking 5 or Efficiency 6. This is the stuff. This is where you get it. Also things that make your life easier, like smelting things the moment you break them. Custom enchantments for you. Skulls is also just decorational. You can get all kinds of skulls and do with them what you want. Put them on armor stands, put them on in your base. They cost a little money, but that's about it. And TSMs are even more stuff for skills, for grinding. If you want to grind even more, that's another thing. And there's the Elite Shop, which is the newest edition, which we're just working on right now, adding content to. Here, you can kill certain mobs in the game, and they drop this currency, which is called Elite Coins, and then you can buy awesome stuff here. To make your life even better, to grind even more, to be even better. And crates are also mostly cosmetic. Like this crate right here, actually no, this crate right here, if things were working right now, which they are not because we just updated and things apparently broke, you would be getting fancy looking swords right there. More are going to come. Currently working on more crates with cosmetic items, and currently working on the Elite Shop to buy more than just luck gear, which is why I'm adding the speed gear. And there's going to be one for each of these. A strength gear, health, regeneration, crit chance, crit damage, speed, luck, wisdom, toughness. These two we almost have. Till now he only gets the cocaine part, and that's exactly why everything is optional, and you can just not bother, or you can slowly learn one aspect after another, or just ignore them all. It's all up to you. That's the beauty. I'm trying to keep it simple for the people who don't want to give a shit about all this other bullshit, but also keep it complicated for the ones who want to grind like crazy and improve numbers and who are that kind of person. That's the rundown. Now, what I have to do is, this is what the item used to have attached to it, But now, since the update, data get entity at self selected item, it now looks like this, which is slightly different. We still have the consumable custom model data, or rather the not consumable, that's still here, but the custom model data is now within a floats thing, which wasn't there before. So that's new. So I've got to add it, and I hope I know how. I really hope so. There are turtles. What's the goal? The goal is the same that Minecraft always had. There is none. You make your own. Make a huge empire. Grind till you die. Have all the resources. Also, you can trade with other people if you want. That's also a thing. It's up to you. It's what you make of it. It's made open by default and on purpose. There is not the one goal everybody is trying to achieve. It's just like real life. We all do what we want. Okay, enough bullshit now. Let me try and figure out how I have to change this crap. And why? Have I had it in these square brackets before? And they're not here anywhere. That is the part which confuses me the most. Is it PvP? If you want it to be PvP, you can turn on PvP. But you can only fight with people who have PvP turned on. You can roleplay war, you can also just attack people who have PvP turned on. Because having PvP turned on is basically consenting to just being killed straight on the spot. No consequences. But if people don't want to be part of this whole PvP thing, then they don't have to be. Dump item. Ah, right. Here it is in these brackets. All right. So I am ideally just going to type exactly that. Item name equals funny thingy, funny brackets, and then escape the quotation marks, both of them, and just say color. Can I actually, yeah, click to copy. I didn't click to copy item definition to clipboard. I am click. Oh, okay, I did it now. Coolio. So the poisonous potato I have to remove. The item name, the not consumable, and the custom model data is now there. All I have to do is escape the quotation marks. Cool. That made my life a little easier. And perhaps reload menu. Open menu test. Was it just this? No, it was test 1.0. Right. So I have to restart the server for this to take action. And hopefully it's gonna work then. Stop. Also, you don't have to play survival if you don't want to. We also have creative. With plots where you can build whatever you want with unlimited items and how you know it. Like one of the admins has just recently. Do you have to play survival? Right, Sam. Thanks. Like somebody has just made this with the help of a lot of other players. So they've made a made a really nice plot with a lot of houses and decoration, and there's a lot of junk going on, especially down here with players and somebody who has their tongue stuck to this giant candy bar. So if you want to be creative or prefer to do this, that's where you go. Back to survival I go. Dang it. What is it now? I am not sure if I also have to escape the brackets. No, I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't need to. Oh, I forgot the ending quotation marks. Oh! Yeah, okay, then it won't work. That was stupid. And there used to be more servers. We used to have Skyblock and a mini games server and a server for builders. But the builders server was eventually merged with the creative one because they're both just creative server, one being for the people who have proven their talent. Minigames wasn't really used. Skyblock wasn't used either. So those were shut down. Not that long ago. But for a couple months now, I'm focusing on these two. Makes it a lot easier for me. And obviously the one I'm on right now, which is just the lobby. And its whole purpose is just to make you choose between the two servers. That's it. Where do I go? Test. Yo, it's working. Sweet. They don't look like anything, but that's okay. All I wanted to happen is this elite coin to reduce by 1, which means it goes from 63 to 62. And only then does it open. And if I ran out of elite... Jesus Christ! Out of elite coins, then I can no longer use it. Cool. So this is what I need. Unfortunately, we would need a restart of the survival server, and I'm not going to do that right now as there are people on. But I'll do that tomorrow. Take care, Sam. Bye-bye. And sleep well. Right. I mean, I'm almost done with what I wanted to do. It's also good that I tried the elite coins, because I didn't know that things had changed so much that I needed to do this, what I've just done. Jesus Christ! Why do I keep getting things dropped on me? I'm not even sure what it was. But I'll be getting rid of my cheated diamonds and my cheated elite coins. And I'm not sure if it was this cooked pork chop or... who knows? People keep on dropping shit on me. It was more cocaine. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take some. Even though I'm not even walking anywhere. I just like to take drugs. Don't put that out of context. Please. Okay, so now we're assuming that things are working fine, and I'm gonna add this to the shop. Did you just drop like that? No, no, take it back. Where did he go? Chrome finally found his pale garden. Whoa! No, I don't. I really, seriously, you just said you're slowly running out. Don't dump it all on me. Oh, there he is. Take it back. Take it back. I'll not pick it up. Nuh-uh. I'll leave it there to despawn. And then don't come running and complaining that you're running out. No. Okay. Seriously, I am the last person to need it. Go to all the other ones out there and drop it on them. Shuvo is asking all the random questions, which I am not going to personally answer right now. No, stop it. Please, I'm being serious, human. Please keep it. It's wasted on me. I don't even really play this game. Stop. I appreciate the gesture, but I'm the last person to need it. No offense. Speed gear. And now the Elite Shop has an extra button for speed gear. There we go, and it opens it. Now people just need the permission. LP group default permission set. Oh, I didn't have the chat open. So my dudes, I'm heading out. Have a good one and see you soon in a week or 3 years or something in between. Mario, take care. Thanks for checking in. Hopefully see you next time. Bye-bye. Alright, now people can actually buy speed gear. And because of that, I'll be removing it from these crates. So these diamond swords are gonna maybe actually move down here. No, nah, I'm gonna put them in the same spot. Also, sorry for the constant sniffling and terrible, disgusting sounds. Okay, I'm almost there. Where was that? Crates. So the speed crate is going to be the one to disappear. No more speed crate. No! And the diamond sword crate is going to be in its place. Nice! There you go. No! So sad. I should also put this in the change log. Removed speed crates have been removed from the crates. GUI or crates menu, as it's been moved to the Elite shop instead. Expect more cosmetic items in the crates soon, however. So I will be making up for it. Added speed gear to Elite shop and removed it from crates. Commit changes. And by clicking this button, a message is posted on Discord. Thanks to the webhooks, which are working just great. Nice. Oh, that was a lot of work again. Stupid 1.20, 1.4 breaking the resource pack makes me kind of sad. Because I really wanted to add the mana potion today to look fancy and not just a dark blue regular potion. We have some cool textures, which Ice has added, but I can't use them now because I updated to 120.14. How stupid. How very stupid. Although maybe if I join with an older version, I could maybe show it on creative. I'll give that a try. I'll try. I will try. One moment. I get this. I got this. I can do this. What does OBS stream now? Nothing. Nothing. I'm gonna try 120.13 where it was still working. I want to at least give you a demonstration and also see for myself what it looks like. Because I'm curious. I'm really freaking curious. So the resource pack is added. The problem now is if I go on to survival, then the custom model data is stored somewhere else, so the resource pack can use it. But if I'm going to creative, it's still using the old way. Yes, and I can see these are technically poisonous potatoes, but they're little coins. And the bow I am wearing goes on my back, which I didn't even know this texture did, but it does. If it's in the offhand, it goes on your back. And that's hella dope. And if you put it in your main hand, then obviously you hold it like this. And that's so cool. Bang. And then put it offhand, main, off, main. So fancy. Enough! Let's get to the potion. Potion! But I don't have IE here. Right, but I do have the other plugin here, which lets me custom model 1001! Yay! Look at that! It looks kind of ridiculous. That one looks so tiny. I'm not sure what to think about that, but there are more. This one is bigger, looks a lot better. If I'm drinking it, that works really well. And it doesn't look so bad. I mean, the other one would probably be okay too, but it's tiny in my hands. Drinking works fine, but I think we should still have one more option, which is 1003. That's this one. I'm not sure if there's a fourth, but this one doesn't even look like it contains anything blue. It's just straight up yellow. Okay, this one is definitely my favorite so far. I'm not sure if there is one more option. Nope. Then it starts becoming the red version. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope. There's no difference anymore. Okay. So I can choose between these 3 for the mana potion. Can I just say that I feel like none of them look cool enough? May I say that? I think I sent... I mean, they don't look bad. Don't get me wrong. Just... I don't know. I want something... cooler. For lack of better words. I'll check real quick. Because I had one with like a dragon sort of thing going on, but it's so highly detailed that it would look awful in an item slot here. So I don't see that one happening. But I thought there was at least one that looked better. But maybe I'm tripping. These ones, I think it was. Multiple colors. I'll have to pick one and send him that one to turn it into an item as well. Yeah, I think I already have 1, 2 or so items which can definitely be used. Yeah. I'll do that. I'll take care of that. Okay. Fair enough. But slowly, my head annoys me way too much. I really hope it's going to be better tomorrow. I don't appreciate this. As a matter of fact, I am hating this. And so I'm going to stop streaming now. And probably get off Minecraft right afterwards. For now, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully see you whenever next time is going to be. Until then, just take care. Thanks as always. Goodbye! I didn't have to yell so much. Bye-bye.